Hey you guys, Marissa here from the Boudoir Divas, Marissa's World. I wanted to walk you through using a ClickFunnels to automate your booking process and to just make your upsells really easy and kind of just happen on their own after you set this up. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to stop you right there. You might be wondering what the heck I'm talking about. What is a successful boudoir pop-up, boudoir marathon, or even you can use these for sales and ad campaigns? What am I talking about? I'm going to show you a teaser of the pop-up video that this goes with real quick, so you kind of have an idea of what the heck I'm talking about.
Is about the pop-up studio or the boudoir marathon, how to run a successful boudoir marathon that's fun and profitable. The pop-up studio has been wildly successful for us. Our last one in San Diego, we grossed over $11,000 in just 6 days of shooting. So we're going to walk you through every detail that we did to make that happen and tell you maybe where we could have improved.
I've been thinking that I was wrong, I was wrong, I was.
So we just kind of picked out what we thought we wanted at the new studio, and we're on our way now. We got a couple of stops on the way, and then time to set up.
Into to break it.
I have purchased so many of these things in my life. Okay, we got it all in there, I think. All right. It never quite goes like how you think it's gonna go. We were like, 15 minutes at Home Depot, no problem. We just had to rearrange everything to get these cables back here, so. But we did it. Yeah, we did it.
I love these because I freaking love the ring on your eyes and stuff.
This is me.
Linz, what were you just excited about? What'd you just say? It's not gonna scratch like all of our vintage furniture in the old place.
No stopping or stalling. We're never growing up.
All right, guys, I just want to kind of show you the base package, and then our goal is to get them to upgrade to the Revel collection. On that test day, make sure that you get lots of the press printed book through Bay Photo with the hinged pages. I'll show you the back end of this because this was just huge in us booking things out and it just being super automated. Okay, now back to creating your funnel out of my free funnel template. I will say that it can feel a little bit confusing. I know when I started ClickFunnels, I felt like I was entered a website that spoke an entirely different language. But I'll tell you what, if you just keep with it for a few hours, you'll really understand how this app works. And it just changed everything for us. So first you're gonna basically submit this and get your funnel. It'll kind of pop you into, it's gonna pop me into probably, yeah, there we go. So access the funnel here. If you don't have a ClickFunnels account yet, you can start one for a 14-day free trial. So you can mess with all this for 14 days. You can even start making money and see if you like this. So I definitely don't want that to deter you. After that, it is $99 a month. If you get this thing up and running, that $99 will be the best $99 a month that you spend when it comes to your business. So that's that. Then I'm gonna go over to what that looks like. Actually, let me kind of walk you through what you're getting as a copy of my funnel. And let's see what my funnel looks like. There's a couple different ways to do it. This is our landing page. And then because we have 2 locations, San Diego and Nashville, they would click, if they wanted San Diego, they click on San Diego and it'd take them basically to the sales page. I very much recommend making a quick and easy video so that they just have an idea of what to expect and they can see a lot of your portfolio right here. So we just kind of move through just behind the scenes and also pictures. Now we just did this and we are booking just fine without this. This is new. So you don't have to have this. You can just put some pictures up there of your shoots and whatnot if you'd like. But I really feel like this is gonna help our conversion a lot. And then we have our 2 different packages right here. So I won't go through the packages because you can look at all this on your own. But then we list the dates here. So you're gonna wanna change all of this text. And then let's say they wanna book it. So depending on which package, they're like, all right, I'm taking it, let's go here. Then they would go and they'd start their order. I like that it starts, gets a little bit of information from them and then it's go to step 2. And these are your products. So I'll walk you through that. But here is I can choose what time frame I want, and all of these products just have a quantity of 1 in ClickFunnels. So once somebody buys it, ClickFunnels knows to mark it sold out so you don't accidentally double book. And then complete the order. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take one of those away. And then after that, let me show you what happens after that. So let's go into my funnel. This is the back end of what you were just looking at. After they submit their credit card information, they're going to see a page that looks like this. Wait, almost done. One last stop. You won't ever see this page again. Basically, our main package only comes with digital. So we're trying to upsell them to a 5x7 art book, enlargement print, and comes with more digital files. And it's all at 15% off. So right here, they're saying yes to this. Obviously, you're going to change this image right here to whatever you'd like. Have this text down here match. They can say add, or they can say no thanks, I don't need this right now. And then depending on what actually either way, no matter what they chose there, they're also going to see this page. All right, so do they want to add another look or another set? So obviously your upsells can be whatever you want them to be, whatever you are looking forward to selling, kind of like your next step in the sales process. That's what those pages are going to be for you. Whether they say yes to both those or no to both of those, their order confirmation page will look something like this. It dynamically updates. So depending on what they bought, it'll list the 1 to 3 things that they just purchased. I tell them there's going to be an email on the way to them up here. But just in case, I also insert that email below here because, I don't know, it might go to their spam bin or something, and I know they probably want immediate information. So we put all that there. So you'll be able to see all that. Okay, so that's what my personal business's pop-up funnel looks like. I just showed you for the 2 production package, and then the by the sea package is similar. So, and my funnel's a lot bigger because I have Nashville in there too. But you don't have to just have 2 packages. You could have multiple packages if you wanted. Okay, so let's look at the funnel that you're getting, the template. Okay, so you have the landing page here. Let's look at it. And it takes you to the order page. Oh, and that's another cool thing. When they try to, like, let's say I was like, oh, no, I'm not interested. When they try to exit, this pop-up comes up and adds them to a list. So, okay, let's talk more about that. So, that's mine. Let's go here. So, if you want to edit a page, you know what? Let me start at the very beginning. You're going to want to go into your settings. And this is SMTP configuration. I have that because I have my email set up through ClickFunnels. That is more advanced ClickFunnels. It's more expensive every month. You want to put in your Facebook pixel for sure down here. If you don't know how to get your Facebook pixel, watch in Marissa's world, watch the Facebook and advertising video in there. It'll tell you how. That's really important. You can put your favicon here. I don't even know how to say that. Favicon, I'm not ever sure. And then when you put your stripe together, see, it's going to allow you to choose. You won't see these because you're using your own. You're going to choose, this is important, you need your Stripe account here. Now, how do you integrate your Stripe account? Actually, let me show you something else really quick. After you do anything on this page, you have to click Save and Update Settings down here. It's way down here, so I feel like it's easy to forget, so don't forget that. There's also all kinds of, I love ClickFunnels. There's so much other stuff you can do. Like if you use MailChimp, you can add the new people in your list to MailChimp using a Zapier. Zapiers are another thing. They're pretty easy to figure out too. I learn everything on YouTube. So if you get stuck on anything, just go on YouTube and search it. There's probably going to be a tutorial about how to do it. Domain. I have set up my domain so that it can land on a domain that looks like something with, the Boudoir Divas. Don't worry about this right now. Worry about this once you have everything figured out. and you feel like you're really running with this, because it'll just be on a ClickFunnels domain, and that's not the end of the world. But what you do need to do is you need to go to payment gateways and set up your Stripe account. And if you're looking at my checklist, I talk about the Stripe account. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so let me go back. All right, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is come here, and if you're looking at my checklist, this is where for a while I had some quirks, and it was mainly because the path. So, okay, so there's the funnel step name. That's not as important as this path right here. See this path? This right here has to be the same path as, and let's say I change, you can write whatever you want there. Let's say I update it. Then you go back and look at here. There's these two settings things are so important. Then you go to this settings thing. So I think it was the same. I wasn't really paying attention. But this needs to be the same as the other one. Okay, if you listen to anything in this entire tutorial, this is what tripped me up. This path has to get created before the other one I just showed you. So the bottom one, so rename this whatever you want, and then whatever you name it, copy it and put it here. If you ever have problems with your funnel acting up and not working right, make sure that those two paths are the same, okay? It ends up, I know it sounds like techie, frustrating, but it really ends up being like clockwork once you start running this. All right, so then the fun part, you're gonna go in and you're gonna edit your page. So obviously this is our trademark right here. Please don't use that. You can put whatever you want there. You can change this up. If you wanna change an image, it's so easy. You just click on it, go to settings, go to, oh, that's a background image. Sorry, click on, here we go. So up here, this little settings thing, when it's blue, it's your row. When it's orange, it's your element. And this sounds really complex, but it's really not. It's the easiest website I've ever made. You click on that, and then if you want to change the image, you go here, and you can upload and change. So that's really easy. Changing text, again, the blue is the row. So that's if you wanted to, let's say I wanted to like make the row be further down, like that. Change color, change things like, you know, maybe I wanted more space there. Pretty self-explanatory. But if you want to change the text, you have to go here and then, no, I'm sorry, you just click on it. Yeah, all you do is click on it and then you change it. If you want to hyperlink something, you click here, and then right here is where you would add the hyperlink. Get rid of that pound sign. I don't want to do that. How do I get rid of that? No. Oh man, all right, I'll figure that out later. Whoops-a-daisy. I know it's something super basic that I'm just told. Oh, here. No. Well, just make sure it doesn't have a link there, but I'll come back and fix that in a little bit. I'm sure it's something simple that I'm just spacing on right now. We have the video. So you can list your times here. You want to link this to, so both of these buttons, you want to link to the corresponding, oh good, it just won't say what I did, so I won't mess anything up. You want to correspond it to the correct page. So like if this is your smaller package page, this is the link for that page, so you copy that, you come back here, and you click here, and you change the link. Oops, that's not it. You change the link. Ta-da. That's weird. Oh, here, duh. And then I like to open in a new window actually, so I am going to save that so it stays like that. And I'm going to change this one too. So we're setting the action of the button. You change that. I want those to open in a new window. Okay, fun stuff. So I like to have the Yelp reviews here. You'll see all this, you can change it. All right, so here's where it gets a little tricky. Not tricky, I think it's exciting. I think this is actually really fascinating. All right, this page. So this is the order page. So the order page is where we're gonna take their credit card information. So you're gonna wanna create products that And you know what? I just realized that in order to show you guys this, I'm going to go back to my pop-up because I want to show you I actually have Stripe integrated. So if you look here and you go to a product, wait, I'm losing my mind. Where am I right now? I got lost. I'm lost. Oh, huh. Sorry guys. I was on the wrong step. You'll find you do that all the time. Okay, so I go to my product. So this is the page that has where I want to take their credit card and I want them to book the 2 production package. So in my products here, I have all of my products created. So look at that. Those are all the dates that we have available right now. If you go through and you see, this is how we've done this because we're actually taking payments. If you want to keep it simple, you don't have to do a payment plan. I find that people book a lot easier or quicker, or that we started selling out a lot faster when we offer these payments. So we name it with the date so that when our Stripe email comes through in our inbox, we know what's been purchased. I'm using my Stripe account. So what you want to do right away is click this subscription little guy here because that's going to change what it looks like up here. And then I'm listing the payments there because that's what's on the order form. So this is what they're going to see as the price on their order form when they're checking out. An order bump is great, but we're not doing one. That's a little more advanced. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write your, you're going to find, you're basically going into, you're doing your Stripe stuff first. And if you see the checklist, you'll understand that you make a Stripe account and you create a subscription. Then it was really cool. Once you integrate it with ClickFunnels and that integration, the payment gateway, it gives you all your subscriptions right here that you can choose. So you're going to click here and see your Stripe options, and you're going to click the corresponding package. Right here, you write how many payments you want to go through. So in Stripe, you're making the payment amount. So for us, it's 2 payments of $375. So I've made a subscription with just $375 monthly, okay? It's a subscription, $375, and it's monthly. Here in ClickFunnels is where we're telling Stripe how many months in a row to charge the card. Okay, so I actually don't think it's months. I think we did, shoot you guys, I think we did bi-weekly. So excuse me, we're doing bi-weekly, which you can easily set up in Stripe. But you want to make sure you're articulating that in your verbiage and everything. And then this is important too. We want to enable the product quantity limiter, enable it so it's working, and we just want to sell one of these. We don't want to double book. Now, fulfillment email, you might just leave this alone for your first launch and manually email everybody right as your bookings come in. Later, when you do integrate at your email, that's a whole nother kind of tutorial, you can just have this email automatically go out. But otherwise, what you want to do, I think, is just leave all this blank because nothing's going through anyways. And then you come down here and again, in our email, we're upselling the heck out of them in the email too. You update your product. I'm not going to do that in case I accidentally change something. So you make a new product for every time slot you're offering. Got it? New product for every time slot you're offering. And you're going to do that on, if you have 2 different packages, you'll do it on each order package page right here. Okay? Next thing is your OTO page. OTO, basically it's like your upsell. So this, obviously you're going to want to go in here and edit. You're going to want to upload a JPEG with what you're offering, change all this text. We talked about that. Just kind of leave this. It should work to where that just works perfect. This, and same with this here needs to, and I've run into a couple problems sometimes. If it's not working and people are getting stuck when they hit no thanks, sometimes, I'll click on that to get the link. It needs to say this. For a while that was disappearing, there was nothing there, and people were getting stuck on this page if they didn't want to buy it. what's funny is they were buying it and then would email us and be like, well, I didn't want to lose my spot, so I bought it, but can I refund that? That doesn't happen. That only happened when we were having this weird quirk. But so it needs to say, if they're saying no thanks, the link on that needs to be hashtag, I guess, # whatever, no-link. So you guys customize this however you wish. And then it's just going to charge the card because they've already put their card in if they're seeing these pages. And then same with this downsell page. It operates the exact same way. The offer wall, you know, that's pretty self-explanatory. So if you guys run into any trouble, you go to here to get help. If the chat's available, you can chat or you can send in a support ticket. They're very, very helpful. Also, if you get stuck, go up here to help and go to docs, and there is an amazing article for everything that could trip you up in ClickFunnels. And you can find it, follow the steps. It's pretty easy. Okay, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Make sure the paths match. Okay. Oh, pop-up. If you want to change the pop-up on each page, you do that by, I'll kind of show you on. That's here. Edit the pop-up settings so you can edit all that. Now, one thing to keep in mind is okay, so what's going to happen, and because this is the email list and kind of like automating emails, which I do. I got Actionetics and I have follow-up funnels, which is basically email sequences that keep going out to my clients if they've signed up for emails. That's all amazing, but it's more expensive. So that's down the line, so don't worry about that. But when I didn't have that, what I would do is it automatically just saves all these. Oops, I can't show you those. I'm going to have to block those off. I didn't want to have to edit this, but now I do. Whoopsies. All right, anyways, you saw that. You go to contacts and you can export that entire list and then just upload it to your email, like service, your contact, whatever you do to send out newsletters. So, okay, you guys, I believe that's everything. Again, I am not going to be able to be your tech support on this. I mean, for sure, if you're a member of Marissa's World, you can put it on the group in there. But ClickFunnels is going to be far more tech savvy, and they'll be able to look at the funnel and help you with it. So please first refer to them for tech questions. And I wish you the best of luck. This has changed my life, you guys. Changed my life. So I'd love to hear what you think of it. Please shoot me an email. Yeah, stay in contact, okay? I'm excited for you guys. If you focus and implement this, this is going to drastically improve your sales and give you so much more freedom in your life. We'll see you later.